Hello everyone, Cool Dog Rena here in my Bobby account, which is my sub account. So today I just want to talk about what could be some good defenses with Luther, which is my main tank in this account. ODH is my main team, and because of Isaac, I can't really defend very well at all with my ODH anymore. So don't get me wrong, I love Isaac. In fact, he is the star of our first video. If you just have a look here above, here's the link if you haven't watched that already. So then the point of this video is I just want to show you how I utilized my resources in this account, which is not much at all, with being able to defend in war with what I have and how I managed to do that. Okay, so if you guys don't know much about Luther, Luther is a pretty fun tank. He jumps at the back of the enemy, and that's his ultimate skill. But the problem with that is he actually leaves your team out in the open. So how did I manage to fix that, or at least, you know, put some defenses up for war that actually does defend? Because at the moment, if I use my ODH, I pretty much just get no defenses at all in war, or I only get one if I get lucky for the entire week. So I will show you some fights shortly, and hope you find this helpful if you have Luther or you're fond of Luther, and if you want to have some ideas on what to do if you don't have much resources. I almost don't get any defenses at all for the entire week in a war. Sometimes just once if I get lucky, but normally I don't defend at all. So what I thought of to utilize what I have and keep my favorite Luther is to have this team, and because this is pretty much most of what I have, I recently upgraded Aurora, which is helping me a lot, because in this setup I've got Luther as my main tank, which distracts the enemy because he jumps at the enemy's back end, and then I've got Aurora, who would give my team a dodge buff that would protect me against Kark, because Kark always targets my team. Why didn't I go for ANDVARI? Well, I didn't have ANDVARI. I don't have resources for him at the moment, so I'm going for Aurora. And in this setup, I've also used Helios to protect my team against crit, and I've also got Sebastian to protect my team even more, and I've got Dorian as my healer, because that's pretty much all I have. So I'm gonna show you the fight now. This person only got 13 points against me. So did some of my heroes died? Let's see what happens. So normally, Kark completely obliterates my team. I just get crushed. But this time around, this team actually struggled to kill my team. So you can see that my Luther has already jumped at the back. Usually my team will be open to attacks, but because this is a double tank setup, my Aurora is still there to protect my team, and she provides that dodge buff so that I could dodge Kark's attacks and also Cornelius's missile. So you can see that coming. dodge. Did you see that? So I'm gonna fast forward the video a little bit, and you can see again Huck tried to attack me, and I pretty much just dodged that because of Aurora's buff. So just making it slightly faster. Again, dodging that. Now let me fast forward until the end. You can see my team is nearly dying. So Kark managed to kill my Dorian, but not sure if you can see that, my Luther's still alive and the rest of my team are still alive. So I'm going to show you the second attack in my team. So as you can see, this is a second attack, so there's only 4 in my team. Aurora dies. Not sure what happened here because I pretty much still defended, even though I only had 4 heroes left and my Aurora died early. So as you can see, Luther is pretty tanky, and Helios just killed the team because this person decided to send Yasmin. Maybe they thought it was fine because my Helios was nearly dying. But yeah, you could see that I'm still there. I'm still standing. Let's fast forward. So I managed to kill Kark, even with no damage dealer, which shows you what Helios and Seb could do. And also shows you how tanky Luther could be. And as you saw in that video, when I fast forward until the end, the enemy timed out with still 3 of my heroes still alive. Here's the third fight. So this was really fun for me to watch, that finally my team defended. And this time, if I fast forward it, this time I got killed, which is fine, but it's still pretty impressive, I would say, considering that I don't have much resources in this account, and I really wanted to, do a challenge and try to do a team with Luther. And I think this is a pretty good team. I mean, I don't always defend just yet, but definitely a lot better than using my ODH. I've got other ideas in mind for defense, but for now, I just want to highlight this. Perhaps you want to try this if you have a Luther and you're thinking about what to put with Luther, or if you're like me, you don't have much resources and you don't know what to do. Consider putting Helios in your team or Seb and Aurora is really good as well. So these are just some ideas that you might want to use as well if you have a magic team and you can't defend very well anymore because of Isaac. Thanks, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. Hope you liked this video. Bye.